Welcome to the British International School, Phuket. My name is Simon Meredith and I'm the headmaster here at BISP.
Could you please figure out 3 factors parents consider choosing an international school?
Yeah. Obviously, any parent that's choosing an international school for their child has a big responsibility. There's a lot of international schools in the world. All of them are very different. Probably 3 top things that I think you should consider. The first thing you should always look at, obviously, is the curriculum and the extracurricular activities that are on offer. So the curriculum has to be something that your child's going to enjoy and something that they're going to be suited towards. At BISP, obviously, we do the English National Curriculum, IGCSE, and then the IB Diploma. You've got to begin with the end in mind. If your child wants to go to an international university somewhere in the world, then you want an international qualification, which is going to make that process eventually very, very easy. So it's important to consider the curriculum, make sure that it is internationally recognised. Things like the IB Diploma, IGCSEs are well known by all universities around the world. And so that is going to make the transition very easy, and it's also going to provide a very high quality of education for your child. It will also make the transition into university much easier. Things like A-levels and IB diplomas are available in many places around the world. They're recognised by universities, and they make the transition and move into universities much easier. There's a lot of research that shows that students that complete the IB diploma move into universities, have a very low failure rate, and actually find universities sometimes even easier than actually completing the IB diploma, mainly because they've developed good practices, good academic habits, and are able to manage independently at the university level. So the first one, look at the curriculum and look at the activities that are on offer in the school. Okay, getting into universities is not all about academics. Getting into universities is also about your personal statement. It's about what interests do you have, what hobbies do you have, what are you good at, what do you enjoy, what do you give back to the community. And so it's very important that students are doing something to help their well-being, and that's often a physical activity, but also what are they doing to help the local community, to help their school community, to become leaders, and to make themselves better citizens in the world. So curriculum and activities is the first thing to consider. Have a look at what your school is offering and make sure that it's something that you think your child is going to enjoy and be suited to. The second thing to look at is the staffing in that school. Are the staff international staff? Are they all qualified teachers? Are they qualified coaches? How long do they stay at the school? If staff stay an average of 1 or 2 years in a school, then perhaps that says something about the school. Perhaps that's something that is good, perhaps not. As I said, at BISP, our staff turnover is around about 7 years. So students will generally have those teachers as they move through the school, which is good for the students and good for the parents as well, as they get to know those teachers. Have a look at where your staff come from. Are they local staff? Are they staff from America, England, the UK? Are they predominantly from one country? Are various international English-speaking countries? So have a look at the mixture of staff and how long they stay for. It doesn't matter really what buildings and campuses and that you have. The children are engaging with the staff every day, and so the teachers in the school I consider to be very important, and obviously you should as well. So the second one, have a look at the staff, ask questions about the staff, talk to the headmaster in the school, talk to the principals, talk to some academic staff members. If your child's favourite subject is maths, perhaps you could talk to the maths teacher and find out what their teaching is like, what they enjoy, and what they're going to provide for your child as well. The third thing to consider is to have a look at the results of the school. Schools don't have to have perfect averages or perfect scores or perfect results, but you want schools to have good results, and you want the students to be graduating to universities that are good, but also internationally around the world. They don't have to be all the top tier universities. If they are, and that's what you want, then obviously that's fine. But you want schools to have strong academic results, and you also want to have the schools to have a history of them getting them into universities around the world. Schools generally will have relationships with universities, and as the students progress through the school, the university counsellors, particularly at BISP, will work with the students and the universities in helping them progress through to the universities. So they're probably the three things that you should have a look at in terms of the top three things to consider when going to international school.
Compared with the other international schools, what's the biggest advantages for BISP?
Parents are very spoilt on the island of Phuket. There's lots of international schools and lots of choices for parents. What are some of the advantages of BISP and what gives us the edge? First of all, we have a long history on the island, 25 years, and so that's shown that the school has very solid foundations, and it has exceptional facilities. We've got 44 acres of an amazing campus, as you can see, no doubt from the pictures, and that is improving all the time. There's lots of fresh air for the students. Nothing artificial really, everything is real. They play on real grass, on the tennis. There's a 9-hole golf course, 50-metre pool, 25-metre pool, and the buildings are spread out and really, really magnificent. So it's an amazing campus, and I would say, perhaps I'm biased, it's certainly the best campus on the island of Phuket, if not Thailand, in terms of being spread out and its amazing facilities there as well. We have a very long history of strong academics. We have always had excellent results. The last number of years we have a 100% pass rate for the IB diploma. We have a very good track record of students going to universities around the world, from the top universities to other universities where students are studying the subjects of their choice. And our students come back and visit us all the time. So I think that's another thing that makes us exceptional with that. On this island also, I don't think there's any other schools that have as many nationalities and such a diverse international population as us here as well. I think our teachers are exceptional in this school. They provide an amazing level of education for our students. They're friendly, they're caring, they look after the students' well-being, and they communicate exceptionally well with parents also. And I think, as I've already pointed out, they stay here a long time. They enjoy working at school, and that's good for your children as well. I must say the same for our coaches. Many of our professional sports coaches have been here for a long period of time. Their own families and children are in the school also, and they provide an exceptional level of training and sporting abilities to our children, which they can't get in many schools in Phuket or probably Thailand or the world.
As you mentioned about the 7-year average.
Yes.
Working here, but I'm wondering, most of the teachers in Thailand, they move to another country, go back to their country, and
yes.
Not so common to stay in a city or in Thailand so long time.
No, that's right. That's a good question. I think there's a number of factors as to why teachers stay here for so long. I think the first factor is that BISP is a very happy school and a very supportive school, and I think teachers enjoy working at the school here. I think the other thing is a lot of our teachers have their own children in the school, and their children flourish. Their children are very happy. They flourish in the school. and they love coming to school every day. And I think for any parent, whether you're a teacher or not a teacher, if your child is happy in a school, you're not going to mess with that. I think also the diverse academics and the diverse activities means that all children can find their passion. Our mission here at BISP is to inspire learning, nurture well-being and ignite passion. And I think that's something that all our teachers do, and that our parents and our students can take advantage of how our teachers fulfill our mission. And so I think that's certainly one thing that is a reason why the teachers stay here. I think the second reason is that the location. The island of Phuket is a beautiful location. It's got fantastic weather. It's a gateway to Asia and the world. It's easy to travel from here. It's a very safe destination. And so I think for families that are living here, or for parents who have children in boarding here, you can rest assured that your children are safe here on the campus, or that the families are living here as well. We have a large number of Chinese families that have actually moved here now to Phuket, and their children come to school here, and you can have a fantastic lifestyle here. You can buy beautiful houses, or you can rent beautiful houses, and you can send your children to school each day confident, knowing that they're safe and that they're going to enjoy their time here. And when it comes time to travel during the holidays, it's very easy to do that as well. I think the third reason, possibly, that teachers do stay a long time is that within the community, I think teachers feel that they're looked after and they're supported by the school, and that they can get on and they can do their job. I think teachers, like a lot of people, love the international community, and they, like their children, can have friends from around the world. They're mixing with an international population, which makes life more enjoyable and makes life much more fun. And so I think those are probably the three reasons why a lot of teachers actually stay here much longer.